I'm gonna go make myself coffee and then explain the ground rules. I'm horribly addicted to social media. Or my phone. Which one am I horribly addicted to? Kind of both. Yeah, I'm horribly addicted to my phone, so I'm trying this out. And I set myself some ground rules. Rule number 1, my phone stays in this box for 24 hours. Number 2, I am allowed to use my iPad, but only if it's to communicate to like school, my boss, or an important family member. I can use my computer, but only to do work. I can't go on YouTube or any other social media websites. In case of emergency, the phone stays in the box. I have my iPad, or I can borrow someone else's phone to call anyone. Or I'll be with my boyfriend, and if he sets something on the TV, it's whatever, like, that's not my issue. So it's fine if I watch whatever's on TV, and I can benefit from phones around me. I just shouldn't be touching or using them, and specifically my phone is what stays in the box for 24 hours. I'm gonna drink my coffee. And then I have a whole to-do list that I put on my phone. I have a whole to-do list that I'm going to write out, if I remember all of it, to do today. Frogpert. We're on our way to Half Price Books. It's a local bookstore because I need something to read, because the last book I've read was We Were Liars, and I finished reading it like 2 weeks ago. So if I'm gonna not get bored, I feel like reading is a good option. My favorite thing to do before going places is read Yelp reviews, because I think they're funny. But I can't read them right now, but I read up on it last night, and my favorite review was this like middle-aged man, and he was like, had a great experience, they had a great array of books, employees were nice, place was clean, 3 out of 5 stars. Had nothing negative to say, but he gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I got Gone Girl because I have not seen the movie or read the book, but I've heard both are really good, so I'm going to read this and then watch the movie. And he got, what does it say under the tag?
It's Save the Cat Goes to the Movies, the screenwriter's guide to every story ever told.
Yeah, so it's like a screenwriting guide. My book was $3 and his is $12.49.
Listen, film is expensive.
Yeah, no, mine was literally just on super sale. It should have been like $6. Which is still nothing. I would recommend supporting your local bookstores, especially used bookstores, before you go to like Barnes & Noble. But I was fine in there for like a long time without a phone. I would have been nice because he had to look up if something was in stock.
It wasn't very accurate, but...
We ended up just asking the employees anyway, so didn't need it. Yeah. Lunch. Chunch.
Hey, lunch.
Chunch.
No, but did you just go, lunch?
Yeah. I got...
Oh, you're filming.
Yeah, I got a veggie burger. I took a nap. Good morning. Now I'm gonna play with Daisy. Yummy. Yummy. I'm doing online paperwork I knew about 2 weeks ago that I need to have done by Tuesday, but I'm doing it. I wish people said this about me. Hello, it's now 10 p.m. I think I don't have an electronic device to know that, but I think it has been 10 hours and I have figured out that it is not the phone that's the problem, it's me that's the problem of not being productive in my day. I basically just wasted my whole day reading instead of being on social media, which you could say is a better alternative to being on social media. But I had stuff to do today, and instead I just spent like 5 hours reading. I made a whole to-do list of stuff that I needed to get done today. There was 2 things that I needed to get done, and I got those 2 things done, but stuff I wanted to get done I kind of avoided because I also took a really long nap. I did fall asleep really, really fast when I took my nap. Usually it takes me a long time and I fell asleep really fast. That probably has something to do with me not staring at a screen all day. Excuse me. But things so far today that I thought would be a problem that aren't a problem. Not to be TMI, but like it's my channel so I can't be TMI. We're friends here. I poop really fast, so it wasn't a problem that I didn't have my phone on the toilet. I just like went and did my business, got out. Like it wasn't a problem that I didn't take too long. I always have the anxiety that I'm leaving my phone somewhere or I'm like not taking it with me, and I thought that would be worse because I thought I'd keep forgetting that my phone is in a box all day, but it was actually better because I remembered my phone was in a box and I didn't have to keep track of it all day. So I suddenly lost like a lot of anxiety that I thought would be worsened by not having a phone, which was kind of a nice thing. Story time. I'm addicted to my phone, like terribly addicted to my phone, but I think it's a combination of having something on me at all times and like being accountable for that thing at all times. I didn't have that anxiety of having to look for my phone and make sure it wasn't lost under the covers, make sure I wasn't sitting on it, make sure like I took it out of the buildings that I went into and stuff. Which I didn't think was that until after I spent all day without my phone. But number 2, I guess you can chalk up to FOMO. FOMO of like missing anything, not just like parties or friends, like literally missing anything in my life, because when I was younger my parents' go-to punishment for me if I did something bad was to take my phone away, and I hated it because I would miss out on group chats. I'd miss out on hanging out with friends because they tried to text me and invite me, but like I couldn't get the text because I didn't have a phone. Or like important texts from people would go out while I didn't have my phone and I didn't know something was happening. And yeah, I was like 14 and the important thing was like, Kelsey has a new boyfriend, which like I could wait, but I didn't like having to wait, and I really like I started to get anxiety every time I thought my parents were going to take my phone away because I thought I would be missing out on information. That's just like a personal thing. I don't know, I feel like I need to always know everything, and I know a lot of people are different, but like that's me. That I like constantly am checking it. I also have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Checking things is something I do all the time, but my phone especially. It's a combination of the OCD and anxiety, I guess. And like people would always, like I'd get, not in trouble, but like, yeah, I'd get in trouble. I'd get in trouble sometimes because I'd be at school or something. So I'm out of breath because I know I don't like telling this story. And I think that always made my anxiety worse, knowing that I was going to get yelled at, but like needing in my head to like check this device and make sure that I'm not getting a text about something important. I specifically remember one day that I was hanging out with friends the whole day. This was like 2 years ago. And I realized I was off my phone a lot. And later I was like, I'm going to make an effort to just not even look at my phone for a little bit. Like try to just enjoy the moment that I'm in. I didn't check my phone for a good 30 minutes, and then I saw a text from my mom that was 30 minutes old that said, "We're taking Brady to the vet. Please come." Brady was my elderly dog who was sick. He was old and he contracted valley fever, so he'd had a lot of trouble breathing. And I kind of understood that this text was like last call, like Brady can't breathe, his lungs are like So I started panicking and freaking out that I missed this text by 30 minutes because I was like, I immediately called my mom and I was like, "Are you guys still there?" And they had stabilized him. He was okay, but he needed to say goodbye that night. So I made it there in time, but like that just worsened my anxiety of needing to check because I'm like, what happens if next time I don't check in time and I miss the death of someone that I care about? I know that's not something that should always be at the forefront of my brain. So far today has taught me that I need to just let go and live. Things will happen as they happen, and if I'm on my phone 24/7, I won't be there to let them happen to me. You know, if I'm not present in the moment, what's the point? Yeah, maybe I won't miss a little bit of information, but that information is probably like someone's Instagram post of Christmas lights. Like that can wait. If something's really important, it'll happen and I'll get to it, but I can't just miss out on my life being on my phone 24/7. Now that I've cried I got 12 more hours. I'm gonna put on a face mask and read a little bit more of my book. Yeah, I'm like a little over 100 pages into this and it's actually really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I can't wait to watch the movie after I finish reading this. This author's good, so I'll probably end up reading more from her. But I still need other book recommendations if you guys want to leave those in the comments. Okay, I know like 5 minutes ago I was doing good, but then I washed off my face mask and now I'm really antsy because I realized that was the last thing that I wanted to do today. Now I have nothing else to do and now I don't know what to do. I just feel really like I need to be doing like different things right now, but I'm not doing anything. So I don't know what to do. Like I could go on a run, but it's really cold because it's like 10 p.m. and I don't want to go on a run without music. That sounds like literally the worst possible thing I could do right now. I don't know. Good morning, it's 10 a.m. and my phone has now been in this box for 24 hours. I'm gonna take it out now. I probably should have charged this before putting it in a box because now it's at 5%. Life without a phone in the modern age is practically impossible. Not like I'm sure you could do it, but for me, I did have to use my iPad to text my boss and respond to my mother, but that's it. I didn't get on it besides that. I ended up getting 200 pages into my book, which is why I said it's not my phone that's the problem with my productivity, it's me. I'm gonna find something to distract myself with no matter what. I did, however, have an easier time falling asleep, but I also slept in longer than I wanted to. Oh, usually though, if I think of something important that I need to remember, I will text it to myself. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I couldn't, so I had to write stuff down that I needed to remember that I normally would text to myself. I'm gonna go update myself on everything that happened, respond to any comments that I got while I was off my phone, respond to any friends that I might have. So let me know the videos you want to see from me, like, comment, subscribe. Bye!
Heard you say I'm not the baddest, but you lied. It ain't my fault.